Hello, and let's talk about the Canadian federal election and why I believe that we should win. Nah. Anyways, I'm gonna explain to you why Justin Trudeau will win the 2021 Canadian federal election and why I hope he does. Realistically win the election. And you might say, oh, blah, 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 blah. Aren't you a conservative? I don't give a fuck, bruh. Now, if you look over here, we're looking at a 2011 victory by Stephen Harper. Well, why are you talking about a 10-year-old election? Well, I'm going to tell you why. As you can see here, in recent history, honestly, we won 2011, of course, and we won it by a good amount, actually. Believe it or not, we won over the Liberals by a crap ton, okay? And then when we look at 2015, again, there's 338 seats in the House. They have 170 seats needed for a majority in the House of Commons or whatever parliament they have. As you can see here, Justin Trudeau, right? So the pretty boy, son of prime minister from the 1970s, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, who was a far leftist, over here won in 2015 over Stephen Harper, who was honestly a decent prime minister, kind of like a Bushite, but that's all right. And as you can see here, he gained a lot of traction over the last candidate. In fact, he beat Stephen Harper by 8% of the popular vote, and he got a majority in the parliament, 184 seats. Okay, so that's pretty good. We move on to 2019, which is the first election that I ever kept track of because I'm a baby, right? So at 16 years old, I was keeping track of this election with Andrew Scheer, who caught controversy for being pro gay marriage. What was it? Pro gay marriage. Well, what was he? Yeah, no. He was against gay marriage as of 2005, and then all of a sudden was a controversial take. Like what? Like I'm anti-gay marriage and it's 2021, okay? Anyways, as you can see here in 2019, we had the new creation of Maxime Bernier People's Party, okay, PPC. As you can see here, he was the second place for the conservative leadership, but got cucked by the more moderate candidate. And as you can see here, his gimmick got 1.6% of the vote and no seats. And basically, the point I was making is that his campaign platform includes lowering immigration to 150,000 a year. You might think, wow, that's so based. In America, we take in 1 million. Well, that's the fucking point. Canada's 1/10 of our size. So basically, he's saying, we're going to lower immigration to 1.5 million, like in American standards, which is more than Obama took in legal immigrants wise. So, he's so big. No, he isn't. He's a moderate Republican. And Andrew Scheer was just a cuck Republican, okay? Then we have Elizabeth May. Fucking look at her teeth. Ugh. And then you look at Jagmeet Singh, who has no business being in Canada, over here in the Icebox, getting approximately 15.98% of the vote. This guy is to the left of Bernie Sanders, and he supports dental care. That's how far Canada is in terms of healthcare. They're saying, oh, we already have healthcare for everybody? Well, I want dental care and eye care. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Maybe I don't have messed up teeth, unlike some other people. We move on to Yves Francois Blanchet. I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, Bloc Québécois, I don't really care. They're kind of based on certain issues, and other ones they're very liberal. They're all over the place. They're anti-Muslim. That's awesome. So Andrew Scheer over here won the popular vote against Justin Trudeau by a good amount. As you can see here, he beat him by 1%, and who cares about democracy? So, of course, he lost. And actually, Trudeau lost 20 seats in the parliament, and he was ruling with a minority, 157 out of the 170 needed to get a majority. So he wanted another election, right? So we move on to the next. And right here, again, the election's today, but I'm recording it before because I'm a G. And if you look over here, we have this black lady who, again, no business in Canada. Who the hell are you? Go back to Wakanda. So ugly with that fucking hair. Just grow it out. Anyways, Aname Ball, I don't know what that means. She is in the Greens. They already have 2 seats. We move on to Jagmeet Singh, who, again, no business in Canada. Go back to the Sikh village. I don't know where the hell he's from. Anyways, he, far leftist, got 16% last time. He's looking to get like 19 to 20%, so that's pretty insane. We move on to the same guy, Blanchet or whatever. Again, same person as last time. He speaks French in the debates. Very annoying. Oh, they got to keep their culture. No, fuck their culture. I don't know French. Learn English or go back to Baguette Land. Go back. Okay? So, look, you're saying, oh, that's xenophobic. Oh, you want to take the black girl and the Indian? No, you can take the Frenchman as well, okay? Same thing. Just send them back to Europe, okay? You want to speak English? Go ahead. Okay, but none of this. Oh, well, we're New France. Who fucking cares? Who cares? Anyways, now we have a new person on the roster, and that is Erin O'Toole. Of course, Erin is spelled Erin, like Josh Hawley's unattractive, old-looking wife. Okay, Erin, like a girl name, not Aaron, two A's, Ron, like in the Bible. We're talking Erin, and then O'Toole, so he's Irish. Okay, meh. And then O'Toole, really? That's the dumbest name you can have. O'Toole. You might as well just call yourself O douche or something. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, dildo. I mean, seriously, oh, tool. That like, come on, like, you're such a tool. I mean, this is so obvious. Just change your fucking name, bro. I would change my name if it were O'Toole. Anyways, he's been the conservative leader for about a year, and so we're looking at an election where he's going to lose. Why? Well, the conservatives right now are sitting at 121 seats. So in order for them to get a majority, they would have to pick up 50 seats, which is fucking ridiculous. No, what some people are saying is, oh, well, they could get a couple of seats here and there and get a small minority. And so you would assume that they would, gain 30 seats and Trudeau lose 30, etc. And then they would barely beat out the Liberals, which is just fucking pathetic. And when you look at Erin O'Toole, he's a beta. He's soft on all the issues. He's not good on any of them. He's arguing about, oh, well, if we have fossil fuels, it'll lead us to green energy sooner, which is asinine. No, it makes sense, but it is like so stupid, like for the layman. And he's like, I'm the most LGBTQ friendly conservative, and it's like, they're not going to vote for you anyway, and they shouldn't, and they ought to not be able to vote in the first place. Okay, so you're looking at these gay guys and you're appealing to them. This guy was caught wearing red high heels on a gay march. Like, first of all, isn't that uncomfortable? And if it isn't uncomfortable for you, then why are you so used to walking in heels? Like, what the fuck? And so Erin O'Toole may just have to be filed under a transvestigation. He just might have to. I mean, this is just this. It's just the case. And so he's weak on the gay issue. Abortion, let's not even get started on abortion. He fucking sucks at that. Immigration, he's completely cocked. We're looking at what else? So he's bad on immigration, bad on guns, bad on energy, bad on the gay issues, bad on abortion, not based on guns, not based on what, I mean, really, foreign policy. What Canadian foreign policy, as if we give a shit. And again, this is Canada, so this is just like a spectator sport for me. Okay, I'm just watching whoever is the prime minister, whether it be Erin O'Toole or Justin Trudeau. It's not going to be a big deal either way, but I would hope Trudeau gets his ass kicked, because he's a bitch and a completely emasculated white cuck, and is of the worst of the white people, honestly, politics wise, just a complete simp. If Uncle Tom, I mean, what's a white Uncle Tom? Uncle Ebert, Uncle Fester. I mean, seriously, this guy's fucking annoying. Completely woke, and not in like the 2014 way. He's woke like in the 2025 way. Like, he's so cringe. And then Erin O'Toole in drag for gay pride. Fuck you, Erin O'Toole. Like, if you even managed to reproduce, good for you, because I'm surprised anybody would marry that shit. Okay, that is disgusting, Erin O'Toole. Seriously, on the DL, he's probably gay, okay? And if he loses, you can blame it on that and a myriad of other things. And as for the Blanc Quebecois, I hope they stay stagnant and just fucking die off, because, again, they're just a cancer on Canada. They're holding it back. So learn English or BTFO, okay? Get the hell out of here. Jagmeet Singh, far leftist. I hope he gets his teeth kicked in by the more moderate liberals. And into the black girl in the green, who's even further to the left than NDP. I just got to tell you, get a better looking person to become your leader. Get a man to be your leader. And if not, then have an attractive woman be your leader, okay? I don't want none of this, oh, well, I'm a bald 50-year-old black lady. Like, what? Oh, yeah, I'm a working class Canadian. I'm going to vote for that. No, I'm not. So, come on. And if we look at the voting, let's take the Bloc Québécois out of the equation, because they're like a separate country at this point. We're looking at the popular vote. And if you can see here, the Greens have a cumulative 6.5% of the vote, NDP 16, so we have 22.5. Then plus Justin Trudeau, that's 57. Okay, so the Conservatives, sum total, have less than 40% of the popular vote. So Canada on the federal level is as blue as Virginia is at this point. And by that I mean we are looking at a country that is far to the left. So imagine running a conservative in Colorado, New Mexico, or Virginia. It would be awful. And this is basically what we're getting: a ton of compromise candidates. And I hope the PPC gains more than 5% of the vote, and they get some seats so they can get a little bit of prominence to be on par at least with the Green Party. And if they can do that, they can probably make the Conservatives run a little bit more to the right, which will probably get more of the white working class Canadian vote out. And hopefully they can stop cucking to the left as much. And then if you somehow, by some miracle, win a minority government, get some immigration bill, stop the bleeding there, and somehow manage to change the trajectory of the country, maybe you can save it on the long term. If not, we're going to get more neoliberalism, and if not, direct socialism, which will bankrupt the Canadian government and will leave them to be, completely reliant on the American economy, which is a good thing for us, which is why I'm happy either way, okay? Either they resolve their own shit and go conservative, or they can self-sabotage and fall into our hands, and we can control the Canadians, and it will be the best thing that has ever happened to the United States in a long time. And I did that in a Russian accent or whatever. So yeah, this is why Justin Trudeau is probably going to win a minority government with anywhere from 140 to 165 seats, and that is going to be my prediction. And Erin O'Toole, you are gay. That is the video. Thank you so much. Bye.